What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime.
Ooh, Houston is just so humid.
Like that look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive.
I've done a lot of Chinese food, Vietnamese food here in Houston. Haven't really explored the Japanese food scene, so I was looking up where I could get some Japanese food, and this keep coming up. Well, not the fresh sushi or the ramen bar ichi, but this market, Seiwa Market. Let's see what's inside. Very organized little Japanese market. Here's the stuff. Fresh sashimi, premium grade uni. Wow. Look at this. Sushi combos, some yakisoba, shrimp tempura, eel. Ooh, egg sandwiches. Take some egg sandwich. What is this, a cream puff? Heck yeah, baby. Seaweed salad with Waffu dressing. I'm mainly getting that for the Waffu dressing, not even the salad. Boiled eel unagi, yakisoba. I love yakisoba. Oh, more stuff. There's white rice, tonkatsu pork. Heck yeah. What we got here? Vegetable croquette. Sure. This place just opened, so a lot of this stuff is not set up yet. So I'm gonna wander around and then see what else they put over there. I think this is gonna be my favorite area of the store. What is this? This looks like pieces of a choco pie. Oh, this looks good too. Grape matcha crackers? Cracker sandwiches? And this side, whoa. Bento boxes, salmon bento, chicken teriyaki bento, onigiri's here, seasoned pollock roll, beef and chicken. One of the popular, #1, tuna mayo, salmon onigiri, beef and chicken, takana, fried chicken bento, pork curry. Ooh, a Saborio Donut. This is getting to be a hefty breakfast already. Gyudon, sure. Oh my goodness, I just want everything. Look at these little mini cream puffs. Orange, strawberry. Wait, why does it say orange, but it's strawberry? I'll figure it out later. Wow. Matcha milk tea, sure. I was just gonna come here and get a few things. Can't help myself. Oh, look at this, baked goods too. Melon bread. That's #4 most popular, that's not good enough. Jumbo cheese curry bread. #1 most popular, baked curry bread. Oh, look at this. Spicy pork sausage. I really want this Miyazaki ramen, this to die for ramen thing. I just asked somebody, they said it's not today, so that's a shame, I guess. I won't die today. Oh, this is the biggest bag of shrimp chips I have ever seen in my life. I'm so excited about supermarket food. If I lived in Houston, I'd be there pretty much every day just grabbing stuff. I'm gonna hit up another supermarket because H-marts I feel like are a little different depending on what city you go to because there's always different stuff in the food court. So I'm gonna go check this one out. Wow, this whole plaza is just a collection of Asian restaurants and tea shops. So much stuff. Happy Lemon, Share Tea. It's like 6 boba shops here. Gongcha, LL Hawaiian Barbecue. I had that in California. It's amazing. There's Melting Pot. Looks like a couple hot pot places over there. And here we go. This is a very nice H-mart. So this is what I'm talking about. So H-mart always has food courts and it's always different. So this place has Donkeyaki. It's a sushi place, a Chinese place, Korean tofu taco burgers. Ooh, mooncakes. Is it Mooncake Festival soon? Oh, mangosteen. All right, this place is ginormous. And here's the food section. I don't think it's really open yet. Curry fried rice. Wow, this food section looks awesome. Sushi place, Donkeyaki. This looks really good. While that's cooking, let's check out the rest of the store. The kimchi aisle, I'm very familiar with this. Oh, kimbap. Bulgogi, spicy sauce bulgogi, spicy crab, tuna mayo. Take a spicy crab. Let's see if they have any other prepared foods. Usually there will be a section in the H-mart that has prepared foods. Whoa, this whole section is all barbecued meats. Okay, here we go. There's chicken legs, smoked duck. Wow, this is all for barbecue. You just come here and get all your barbecue needs. Marinated bulgogi, chicken thigh, pork belly, smoked duck boneless. I'll try it. I think this is the biggest fish market I've seen inside the H-mart. Look at this. It's mackerel, squid, everything looks awesome. Here is all shrimp, salmon. Here you got all the sushi. Here's all the sashimi. This is definitely a very clean, very big H-mart. I'm surprised it doesn't have as big of a prepared foods area, being the size that it is. Yeah, this is it right here. So this little section and right here, this is all their prepared foods. Still looks good, but way smaller than some of the H-marts I've been to. Gotta rush home before my katsu turns uncrispy. Is that a word? Uncrispy? Uncrisp? This is a pretty amazing plaza though. Yes, everything in this one plaza. Seriously, you got your Korean barbecue, you got your hot pot. All right, got all my food, and before we start eating, a huge shout out and thank you to a new sponsor, Morning Brew. If you guys don't know what Morning Brew is, it's a free newsletter delivered to you from Monday to Sunday, basically every single day. As you guys know, any sponsor that want to come on my show, I test them extensively to make sure I love the product. And what Morning Brew will do is that it will keep you up to date on business, finance, tech in about 5 minutes. And I know we all get a ton of emails already, but if you're a news junkie like me, like every day I go through about 4 or 5 apps just scrolling. I'm on Facebook scrolling, trying to keep up to date on what's happening in the world. But Morning Brew, super concise, no opinions, just news. I've been getting this newsletter for over a week now, and I knew I liked it because I started to look forward to getting this in my mailbox every single morning. So they usually give you an overlook of the market, but what's different is that Morning Brew actually give you an explanation about why the market is what it is that day. For example, I just learned that Build-A-Bear workshop just turned 25. God, I feel old. Also, what I like about Morning Brew, the articles are not dry, they're not boring, they're not really hard to comprehend. I mean, honestly, I'm not that smart. So when I'm looking at an article that's really businessy or very financial focused, that's difficult for me. Morning Brew is able to break it down for you, also do it in a very witty way. So it's actually fun reading these articles. Like I said, it's completely free. It takes about 15 seconds to subscribe. So if you want to give it a try, go to my link down below and subscribe today. All right, let's get to eating. This is the katsu I just got from H-mart.
Let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. I'm stunning, you love it.
Nicely fried. That's delicious. It's been about 30 minutes from H-mart to here. Still retains a nice crunch. The meat is tender, but what I love most about this is the curry. Slightly sweet, savory with a kick. This thing goes so absolutely perfect with rice. Also, I think with some kimchi too, I need a little bit of acid in this. Just a little bit of acid makes this perfect. I'm so happy that was my first bite of food this morning. I know I got a lot of other foods to try. Somehow can't let go of this. Oh, that took willpower. Microwave the yakisoba. Let's try the smoked duck. Last time I remember trying something like this, it was in South Korea. I think it was a 7-Eleven or a GS25 or something. And the smoked duck came in a plastic pouch and it was amazing. That's what I miss about South Korea or Asia in general. You know how hard it is to find a good tasting duck even at a restaurant? But South Korea, you can find that in a convenience store in a plastic bag. Look how beautiful this is. Wonderfully smoked layer of fat and skin on top. I'm gonna wager and say this is gonna taste amazing. I got a couple things to say about this. First of all, this is delicious. The more you chew, the more the fat breaks down and that smoke flavor just fills your mouth with so much happiness. And a layer of fat renders almost immediately on your tongue. Chase that with a little kimchi. You kind of balance out the fattiness. So that's the first thing. It's absolutely delicious. The other thing I want to say about this is though, it's not as good as the plastic bag one from the convenience store in South Korea. I mean, this is really, really good. That one was mind-blowing. If this was Terminator, that one will be Terminator 2. Anyway, you get my point. Watch my video. I forgot where I got that. I know this is so weird to say, but get the smoked duck from the convenience store, it'll blow your mind. I think the yakisoba is good, not great. One thing I love about yakisoba, I love tasting that Worcestershire sauce, and I love tasting that heat flavor from the teppan. Don't really get much of that here. It's still flavorful noodles, but I feel like it's missing that unique flavor that good yakisobas all have. This unagi looks so good. As the kids now will say, is bussin'. This is another one of those foods that it just gets better as you chew. Right away, when you bite it, you taste the sweet glaze on top of the eel. Then as you chew more and more, that amazing smoky flavor comes out and it just starts pummeling you everywhere. That actually tastes really good with the yakisoba. And remember kids, even if you don't have a Japanese store near you, you should still always have unagi. Next, let's try the gyudon. Gyudon and the vegetable croquette. Gyudon, thin, fatty slices of beef. Looks good. Sliced ginger on top. Onions, scallions, caramelized onions. Only thing I'm concerned about this is that I don't know if it has enough sauce to soak through the rest of the rice. Delicious. Like I said, I feel like a little more sauce would have been better to kind of just give this rice a nice soak. But the meat is so fatty and delicious. Caramelized onions cooked perfectly. A little sweet, melts with the meat and rice. And this is like my concern with every gyudon. I want enough sauce to soak through to the bottom of the rice. This one looks like the rice on the bottom is not gonna have much flavor because it doesn't look like the sauce is penetrated through. So you're gonna have to just give this a nice mix. Basically have every grain of rice touch this meat and onion and kind of rub that delicious sauce onto it. That's gonna have to be how you eat this dish. But like I said, more sauce, wouldn't have to do that. This is the best thing I had today. And I had a delicious katsu. This is unbelievably good. This was definitely one of the underdogs of the dishes I got today. I mean, vegetable croquette has the word vegetable in it. That's already strike one from me. This thing not only looks pretty, it tastes even better. Subtle crunch on the outside. This thing has been about an hour since I got back from the store. It still retains that subtle crunch on the outside, even after I microwaved it. And the inside, it's like the most delicious of mashed potatoes with a little bit of corn and peas. Add some katsu sauce for a little extra smoke and sweetness. Oh my. I love that so much. Like it's sitting on my gyudon among all this fatty, delicious meat. And the only thing I want is this. Out of this world. 100% Must get. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 on vegetables. Seaweed salad with Waffu dressing. I got this because I didn't really know what Waffu dressing is, and I'm curious. It just sounds so cool. So it's a seaweed salad and the Waffu dressing. Ooh, different kinds of seaweed on this too. That is some delicious dressing. That's like a power punch of flavor. Wow, I definitely taste sesame, maybe a little bit of mustard. Oh, that's great. Creamy with a little bit of citrusy kick. Tonkatsu with an omelet and Saborio Donut. If you guys don't know what a Saborio Donut is, it's a rice bowl with ground chicken. Honestly, this doesn't look like chicken. It looks like beef. If you guys don't know what a Saborio Donut is, it's basically a rice bowl with ground meat. Delicious ground beef on top, splash of red ginger, sitting on strips of yellowed eggs, and what looks like the most perfect poached egg in the middle. Let's wake it up, shall we? Oh, that is so pretty. It's good, but a little sweet. The meat is really flavorful. The egg, of course, scrumptiously creamy and perfect. The only thing I don't like is that extra sweetness. It's still delicious, also as a preference of taste. I don't like my dishes too sweet. Everything else about this, the texture, the egg, the ingredients, spot on. Lessen the sweetness. This will be perfect. One final thing from the microwave. This katsu with an omelet. It has something similar to this in Las Vegas that I absolutely loved. That's why when I saw this, I had to pick it up. This one, you're not expecting the outside breading of the katsu to be crunchy. It's supposed to soak up all this sauce, all this great sauce. I love this. I will say again though, I think it's overly sweet. I think if they decreased the sweetness by about 50%, perfection. First of all, the omelet is just the most tender thing. My favorite thing about this is the meat. Again, the outside soaked in sauce. The texture of the pork is so delicious. Again, as you chew, more and more flavor just released. It's one of those foods that as you're chewing, you just can't help but feel happier. So this one is a classic Japanese egg sandwich. Just from the looks of it, stuffed with eggs. The crust is still on, and that's kind of what makes a Japanese sandwich really unique, is the delicate nature of it, which usually will not include the crust. So, and that is why I am stupid, because this is amazing. Bread aside, this tastes like what I get from a 7-Eleven. Bread aside, this flavor is pretty much what I get when I get a 7-Eleven sandwich in Japan. I think there's a little more egg whites in here. Again, that whole delicate nature of the sandwich is not there, but the flavor is amazing. So creamy and flavorful. A little bit of pepper, go get yourself a sandwich. Forgot about this. Cooked and smoked Berkshire pork, spicy sausage. It's good, but not really spicy. Very snappy though. Maybe I'll put it inside my egg sandwich and let my egg help it taste better. This is the #1 bun at the Japanese supermarket. Baked curry bun. I love this. First of all, the bun itself, such a nice chew. It doesn't melt in your mouth, but it has that great chew, like a good loaf of bread. And the curry is sweet, it's aromatic, there's so much flavor. I think if you put this in the oven, make it nice and crispy again on the outside, and when you open the oven door, you're gonna hear Angel saying, yes, strawberry cream puffs. I think you're just supposed to pop these in your mouth. Well, that was just like eating a piece of air. Please get yourself some of these. If you want to know what a strawberry cloud tastes like, this. I mean, it's not crunchy on the outside, it's kind of, soggy and soft. Pop this whole thing in your mouth. Dissolves in seconds. This thing does better at disappearing acts than David Copperfield. And trust me, much more worth it to experience. Homemade cream puff. Oh, this one is more like a traditional cream puff. The custard is delicious. This is still the best. These little ones. Oh my God, how good is this? Totally forgot about this. I got one onigiri from the Japanese market, one from H-mart. The H-mart one is $2.99. This one's $1.99. Tuna mayo. Good amount of tuna. Rice is delicious. Seaweed's nice and crispy. That is really good. The spicy crab from H-mart. Hands down, the Japanese market one is better. From the seaweed to the rice to the meat, this thing wins hands down. Rice is so much more scrumptious and delicious. I feel like the H-mart onigiri, the rice is stale. Overall, just really good. H-mart one, it's just okay. Plus you save $1. If you want to stock up on onigiri, go to the Japanese supermarket. Just a few things left. Look at this. This is so fun. Look at a little slice of cake. That thing is drier than my love life. Oh wait, now she's in a relationship now, so. It's drier than my love life a while ago. Oh, a little tea cookie. Ooh. This is pretty good. Such a strong matcha flavor. I think it's just a safe rule of thumb that whenever you're eating Japanese cookies, eat it with some tea. One, it helps wash it down, and two, it just makes the whole tasting experience better. These are the best chocolates. Chocolate with matcha and a mochi in the middle. I mean, this is the real M&Ms. Matcha and mochi. Oh, I forgot about this. I bought a giant pack of shrimp crackers. Oh, that makes more sense. I thought they were just like all in there like this. These are just regular crackers with curry. They look like the Chinese shrimp crackers. That's why I was confused. Yeah, still good. Some of the best things I had today: smoked duck, the vegetable croquette, the tonkatsu, gyudon was good, egg sandwich was delicious. These things are bomb. Seriously, get some and just throw these little strawberry fluff bombs in your mouth. And trust me, one pack, not enough. Also, oh my gosh, this is good. Now for my favorite part of the day, turning on a TV series. Anybody else watching Loki right now? I'm on episode 2. Anyway, for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna have my drama playing, me stuffing my face. I don't know how you spend your Sundays, but this is how I like to spend mine. I forgot about this milk tea. Milk tea from Itoen. A little too much milk, no tea flavor. It should just be called milk. Well, I wasn't gonna go out at all, but looks like I'm gonna have to make a bubble tea run or something. Anyway, that's my review of the Japanese market and the H-mart here in Houston. Hope you guys found this useful on your next food shopping adventure. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again, see you later.